Hello, this is Matthew Miller from the ZDNet Smartphones and Cell Phones blog. And as you can see in the box in front of me here, I have the Nokia Lumia 800. It's the new Windows Phone device from Nokia, which you can see right here. And then a couple weeks ago I talked about and showed a video of the Nokia N9. I actually ended up going out and purchasing my own blue one that you can see here. And this is the blue color, of course. So I wanted to kind of do a comparison of the Lumia 800 and the N9. Now, as you can see, the outside form factor is the same. It has the full polycarbonate shell with the awesome feel on the curves on the back and everything. A couple of differences. There's a physical camera button on the Windows Phone version, the Lumia 800, because that's a requirement for Microsoft. Otherwise, there's still the power on-off button and the volume buttons. Up top we have the same configuration where we have the micro USB cover, and then you slide this over for the micro SIM card slot, and then the 3.5mm headset jack. The back, they both have the Carl Zeiss 8-megapixel camera. As you can see, the flash is in a slightly different place. One is in line on the Windows Phone and the other one is offset above it. The other side has nothing, and the bottom is the speaker grill. So at first glance, they're very, very similar. They feel the same. They both have the nice Gorilla Glass that curves into the form factor of the device, where you can't really see any edges or anything else on the device. The N9 has some cool features as far as the swipe up and the things like that. This one doesn't have the swipe features. You have to actually use the unlock. So as you can see here in this view, there are 3 capacitive buttons on the Windows Phone device at the bottom that are not on the N9. So the N9 actually has a 3.9-inch 854 by 480 display, whereas the Lumia 800 has a 3.7-inch 800 by 480 display. Because as you can see, they have the capacitive buttons at the bottom, which the tiles view really has a huge difference. But once you get into an app, such as Nokia Drive and Nokia Maps and things like that, it does take up the full screen, so you do get something close to the size, not quite as big. The N9 has a 1 GHz OMAP processor. The Lumia 800 has a 1.4 GHz Qualcomm processor. They both have the 8-megapixel camera with dual flash. The Lumia, or the N9, has a front-facing camera down here on the bottom. There is no front-facing camera on the Lumia, which doesn't matter anyway, because right now with Windows Phone there's no apps or anything that takes advantage of that front-facing camera. The thing that sold me on the N9 is it's a pentaband device, so I can use it on T-Mobile 3G. The Lumia is only a European device. However, you can use it in the US on AT&T. When I don't have a SIM card to test it, but some other friends are testing that out for sure. The N9 has 1 GB of RAM. The Lumia has 512. The N9 has 16 and 64 configuration. The Lumia is a 16 GB only configuration. Of course, they run different operating system. Windows Phone 7.5 and MeeGo 1.2. Same 1450 mAh batteries. Slightly heavier on the Windows Phone, but you can't really tell much in the difference. So that's the hardware and some of the software that comes in the box. It comes with a slip case, just like the N9 did as well. And let me just kind of go through some of these features that I kind of wrote up before about the differences between. Let me see if I can adjust my zoom here. Other way. The differences between the Windows Phone, Nokia and non-Nokia devices. So we see there's Nokia Music, but in the US it appears it's really not any kind of advantage because the mix stuff is not there. It has My Music, which is simply your Zune music, so you'd use that through the Zune, and then the gigs would be the only thing, I guess, with the local area events. But there is no music or My Mix on there, which is the free service similar to Slacker or Spotify. That does not appear to be in the US. Maybe it's just on this particular device. I think it may not be because we have the full Zune experience here. They do have the Nokia Drive, which is the voice-guided navigation solution. And let me just see. I don't want to show you exactly where I live. So as you can move around, and I'll try to get a demo of that when I'm out and about. We can see more of that as well. It does have Nokia Maps as well, and it says beta there. We can go ahead and Nokia Maps is pretty much similar to what it is on the N9. It's the full downloadable maps. You can go in here to the settings. Actually, I don't think you can download the maps, excuse me. Different settings, there's some different map options. Places, search, things like that. It's an online solution, I believe, right now. I'll have to check that out some more to see if you can download it like you can on the N9. And then there's some app highlights, which is just kind of apps that they recommend kind of thing. This is, I'm only using on Wi-Fi right now. I don't have I have a T-Mobile SIM. This is just kind of, like the HTC store and things like that, just apps that they're highlighting. And everything else is a standard Windows Phone device, as you can see. Nothing else is special. I've loaded up some different apps and things like that. So, Windows Phone 7 on a very nice piece of hardware. The screen is a bit different coming from a 4.3 or a 4-inch device, but it really feels nice. I mean, I've loved this hardware, which is why I bought the N9. That's a rock solid device with a sweet operating system, and this won't be coming to the U.S., so we'll have to see until 2012 when we see what we're going to get in the U.S. Hopefully, we get one of these or something similar, like maybe that rumored. I guess it was the Ace, the 4.3-inch looking device. But we'll have to wait and see till 2012. Maybe at CES we'll see what's going on. Thanks for watching.